he got, boy, look like he got feathers, boy. He cocked back, boy, got his shoes on, some clean clothes, boy, and he just walking down the street with his back leaning back like he about to fall back, but he walking. Why? Because his head is swelled. He walking. And I say, watch, in 2 weeks he going to be caught. Sure enough, in 2 weeks, the repossession man come over there, got his car, ain't paid for nothing. Got all that money, what you do with it? I don't know. We got the big head. And nobody can make us do nothing we don't want to do. If we don't want to do it, you ain't going to make me do. Woman, you better not tell me nothing. I ain't doing nothing. I'm a man. What that got to do with it? You got to submit to somebody. You got to submit. Even in my business, I was on my own business. Guess what? I had to submit to the authority that be. I got to submit to the authority. In other words, you got to submit to somebody. Ain't nobody going to tell me what to do. Somebody going to tell you what to do. That's what's wrong with a lot of these young folks out here and children today. Nobody don't, in other words, you're not going to tell me what to do. Lord's going to tell you what to do. A lot of them in prison because of spirit of rebellion. Rebellious spirit. Won't listen. Won't do nothing. You can't make them do nothing. But like I say, time is coming. When you die, in other words, you're going to wake up again with a body. My wife said, what kind of body? I told her, I don't know, but you're going to wake up with one. You're going to wake up with a body, and you're going to meet the judge. And the Bible say the same people that persecuted Jesus, persecuted and crucified Jesus, guess what? If they're alive today, they ain't alive today, but the Bible say they're going to see Jesus. They're going to get up and see Jesus. There's a resurrection for the just and the unjust. You're going to get up. A lot of us say, well, I'm going to burn this body, whatever. Jesus going to put it back together, piece by piece, in a few, just like this, the blink of an eye. You're going to be put back together. You can burn it, crush it, or whatever you're going to do. You're going to have to answer to the Most High. You're going to have to answer. You're going to have to answer. You're going to have to make a choice. But don't wait too long. Don't wait too long. Don't wait, because grace is here. Grace and mercy is here. And it's up to you if you want it. You want to keep living like the devil, you go, guess what? Nobody can make you come to Christ. You got to come to Christ yourself. And this message ought to touch your heart. And say, I ain't had enough. Guess what? I was sick of sin. I had a spiritual condition. I was sick. Spiritually sick. And I came to my senses. And the Bible says we didn't choose him, he chose us. You hear what I'm saying? The deepest it is? I'm going to break this down to you how it is. You keep begging for Jesus, and Jesus is going to show up. If you keep begging for him, if you sincerely keep begging for him. Guess what? I beg for him day and night. And days pass, months pass, years pass, but guess what? I never stopped begging, and I never got tired. That don't even make no sense to you, do you? I kept begging. Steve see me. I think Steve was the first one to see me. What, you knew something had happened to me, huh? This boy, you're talking crazy over here, huh? He come over there and said, I knew that heathen over there. What was something happened to him? He knew something had happened to me on the job. And he come over there and said, give me that watch. I told him, the Lord told me if anybody asked me for this watch, I'm going to have to give it to him. Why? You had to ask. I had to give him my watch on the job. I told him, man, that was a nice watch. I wanted it. God want to get in your business. Will you let him? God want to get in your bank account. Will you let him? God want to have full reign in your life. Will you let him? Will you let him? Because if you let him, he'll use you. He came and he lived in me and he took over my life. Not my will, but your will. And even Jesus, when Jesus was going to the cross, he was praying his will. And then all of a sudden he said, not my will. This is the flesh. He had to break loose, say this flesh is weak. But he broke loose. Because if he didn't go to the cross, all of us, boy, we'd be lost. We'll all be lost. But he said, not my will, Father, but your will be done. And it said he bled, he was sweating blood. When I'm telling you, in the Garden of Gethsemane, he was sweating blood. And then his enemy going to give him up. Can you imagine being around people who you know going to turn you in? I'd have whooped his tail before. I'd have had to whoop him. That's why Jesus don't let us, we don't need to be seeing things because we can't handle them. We can't handle them. Jesus seen the people that were going to turn him in. I seen it, I'd have had to whoop him. I'm just being honest. That's why Jesus had to do it. Man couldn't do it. Because we're going to mess it up. I'd have messed it up. I'd have messed it up. He said, basically in my flesh dwelleth no good thing. Don't follow me. Follow the Jesus I preach about. Guess what? And he can deliver you. Because there's a time coming. And for these young folks out here, don't let nobody push things that has nothing to do with God in your mind, in your spirit. Because guess what? It's going to affect you for believing in the gospel. It's going to affect you. You keep looking at TV. My wife told me, say, you keep on looking at TV and stuff. That TV, what you call that? The tube or something? What's some name? Yeah, it's going to program you. It's going to program you to do something you don't want. It's going to program you to do something like all these school shootings and all that. Guess what? I can simplify. You can get all the security, all the police all. Guess what? If Jesus ain't there, who there? The devil. He can fix the problem. You took prayer out of school. Guess what? The devil there. And I'm going to school you. Try to put prayer back in school and see if the enemy don't pop his head up. He's going to sue you. The one that's trying to sue you is the one that got the demon. The one that's pushing it. He's going to take you to court. Why y'all want to pray? When I was a kid, I seen them there. In one state, they didn't have no water in a whole big river. And guess what? They say they was going to pray. And soon they prayed, lawsuits came. They're going to sue them. You know why? Because the enemy know if you pray, sincerely pray, you're going to get a breakthrough. If you sincerely pray and ask God to come into your life, you're going to get a breakthrough. You're going to see your enemy. You're going to see it. So I beg you with this message that if you don't know Christ as your Savior, if you don't have no personal relationship with him, even if you backslidden, I'm asking you to open your heart and receive Christ as your Savior. You may be a visitor in this church. You may not have ever been here in your life. But if you feel a tug of the Lord touching your heart, you ought to do something. And you saying that something in me won't let me be. I won't let me move. I was preaching hard one time, boy, and the girl said, I just can't get up. She said, I want to. Something in me want to, but something won't let me get up. That something is that spirit that's in you that won't let you. That's why you can't do it in yourself. You got to just get up and do it. So I thank you for coming. I thank you for listening to the message, but I'm telling you, take heed to the warning. I beg you to take heed to the sign of the times. And don't die in vain. And you need to, like I say, have let him in your life. Personal relationship. Just let him in. Let him take over. Take control. And if you let him, guess what? He'll do a wonderful work. He made me a husband. I ain't know nothing about being no husband. Steve, he can tell you that. I ain't know nothing about no husband. I ain't want no children. Baby slowed me down. He them down. You know that? But the Lord came in and with his spirit, he made me a husband. I ain't running no streets. I ain't gambling. I'm happy. And I got joy and peace. And if you got Jesus, guess what? You can have peace in your heart today. If you got Jesus. If you don't know him, the altar is open.